Hi. So this term helped me understand how I'm showing up as a leader under specific pressures, my strengths and weaknesses regarding this aspect of leadership, and also exploring what kind of leadership style is my style. And I learned that my strongest leadership moments occurred when I was less focused on controlling my team dynamic, but more focusing on delivering clarity, empathy, and a shared vision of the structure for undergoing specific pressure that we experience as a team. My preferred leadership style now is a blend of transformational and adaptive leadership. I'm most effective when I set a clear direction for the team and then explain the why, sometimes repetitively, and then adjust my approach based on people's needs and the different situations that may come up with, rather than singularly relying on a authoritative tone and just pushing my own vision forward. It's more about really learning what other people realistically needs and want, and aligning and adapting to those needs to effectively then make the team all go towards a shared goal and direction. One example came from my work at MIT on translating an academic research project into our industry client. I noticed that when our industry partners come from different backgrounds, sometimes they get confused from misaligned expectations on deliverables. It is really coming from the difference in background rather than a lack of competence. So what I learned is that I have to slow down and to really clarify the goals to different shareholders, including timelines and what roles people should take in getting the deliverable done, and also afterwards explicitly acknowledging people's roles and their priorities. So from this, I was able to reduce the friction and keep the project moving forward. I really have to speak the different languages that people speak, for people who are coming from a different background than mine. So people from less academic backgrounds and more business backgrounds. So that was one example for the adaptation that a leader needs to face. And the second example involved managing resistance to process changes that we have going on in our projects. So instead of pushing for solutions, I learned to frame some of these process changes as small experiments or pilots. This lowered the defensiveness from our partners and really invited a lot of good feedbacks, which we then take on and made the adoption of new processes much smoother, and it helped me build trust rather than compliance. Third example is recognizing the importance of emotional awareness in my team. When the stress level rises due to closing in on timelines, especially around particular technical deliverables, or if there's issue coming up with infrastructure, I learned to stay calm and name those challenges very openly, and also validating my team's concern. And these combination of actions really help to de-escalate tension within the team, rather than just focus on the rational problem solving alone. Sometimes you have to acknowledge the emotions that might arise from some of these more difficult moments. So overall, this course reinforced to me that the leadership is not about having the most dominant or the loudest voice in a team, or even the best idea in a team. Is about creating the conditions where people can really feel comfortable and feel motivated to contribute and to adapt and to move forwards together. This insight really helped me more effective as a leader, and also helped me become more intentional in how I lead.